Great to hear. Well, my name is Olivia, and whether it's your first time here, thanks guys, whether it's your first time here or you've been coming with us for a while, I am so excited that you guys have joined us here tonight, especially because I heard there's a little bit of a competition going on tonight, is that right? Yeah. Well, before we head into that, first I want to outline the service for you guys. First, we're going to have our amazing back-to-school bash. Then I'm going to crown our winner for the Spirit Trophy right over there. And then I'm going to have a special announcement for you guys. And lastly, we're going to have a video message from our very own Jeremy Edelin. Now, before we get started with our competition, I want to make sure there's a little bit of some different schools around here. So I'm going to do a little bit of attendance. So I'm going to start with the Vista kids. Where are you Vista kids at? There's a lot of you out here tonight, I knew that. Now can we hear for some Rouse kids? Yeah! Okay, that's a lot. Okay, this is kind of a long shot, but do we have any Round Rock Dragons? Yeah! Okay, great guys, I'm glad you're here. Do we have any Glen kids? Good job, guys. Now, do we have any Liberty Hill? Hey, bring some spirit. Do we have Leander? Woo! You need to amp it up. We got some energy here tonight. Then, do we have our lovely, we have Burnett High School? And do we have any lovely homeschoolers? Nice, okay. Oh, yeah, do we have Cedar Park here tonight? Great, okay guys, so we're gonna section you guys off, and I know there's gonna be a little bit of some smaller schools, so we're gonna combine you guys. So if I want all of you guys to stand up right now. If we could have all of the Rouse and Round Rock kids over on the left side. Then if we can have Vista in the middle. Then can we have all of our other lovely schools over here? Yeah! We love y'all. I love you guys so much. Woo! Awesome, guys. There's a ton of people. Yeah! Okay, guys, awesome. So, Neymar, I'm proud of you. So, guys, basically, you might be wondering, how can you win our very lovely Spirit Trophy? Now, it's pretty easy. It's in the name. You guys have to have a ton of spirit tonight. You guys have to bring your A game. We will be playing a ton of games, though, that will help boost your scores so that you can win our trophy. But just have a lot of spirit, and our competition starts right now, so I'm going to need some noise. Is there some noise? Okay, great job, guys. Now, we're going to start off with our first game. So if I could have a girl and a guy from each. So from Rouse and Round Rock over here, can I have a girl and a guy? Can I have a girl and a guy from Vista? And then can I have a girl and a guy from over here? Y'all pick, y'all decide. Can we have a girl from Rouse? Can we have a guy from Rouse? We need two. We need a girl and a guy. Come on up, Emily. Awesome. Okay, so our game is called Sudden death word guess. And basically, there's going to be, we're going to be looking for a back-to-school phrase, and the letters are going to slowly start filling in, so you have to guess the back-to-school phrase, okay? So, Camden, but first, before we start our game, can we go around and say our names and what school we're from, right? Okay, we'll start with you, Baylor.
My name's Baylor, and I go to Burnett. Go Dogs.
My name's Camden, and I go to Cedar Park. My name's Cammy, and I go to Vista Ridge.
I'm Mason, and I go to Vista Ridge.
I'm Ty, and I go to Rouse.
I'm Emily, and I go to Rouse.
Awesome, guys. So it's for whoever gets it first will get the points for their team, and whoever has the most points at the end wins this game. Not the trophy, not yet. Okay. Oh wait, let's start with our first phrase. Look on either. Okay, it's gonna be blank, and then the letters are slowly gonna start appearing. You have to guess. You have to guess the words. You can look at either one. These are school-related words, so think of school. You will figure it out. This one goes to Vista. It was, in fact, locker combination. Good job, guys. You guys get a point for your team, so hold up a 1. Don't worry, we still have multiple words left. Are you guys ready for round 2? Okay, next one. Are you gonna listen to them? Good job. All right, 1 point. 1 point over here. Homeroom class. Good job, Baylor. Okay, it's okay. We can come back from this, guys. It's 1-1-0. I'm for everybody. Go, everybody. Okay, next one. Yeah, good job. Good job. Okay, it is all tied right now. Don't worry, there's a chance for everybody. We have a lot of options. We have a lot of chances. Good job. Okay, guys, let's refocus. Put our energy into this next one up here, okay, guys? Yeah. They had it first. Yep. I'm like, is that right? I hate this. Okay, we have another point over here for the Vista Ridge kids. So good job. Now we have our next one. Let's put up our next one. I don't even know. I know what the last one is. I don't like how you're looking at me. I'm not going to tell you. I don't even. I'm like, is that right? Okay, guys. They said it the loudest, so I think I have to give it to Vista. true dat. If y'all said it louder, I would have given it to you. Okay, let's look at the next one. Woo!
How are we gonna win? I don't know.
It's okay, it's okay. You can come back from this. Guys, do not give up hope. There's still a lot of other games left. Alex, we are not using that kind of language.
Principal's office. Principal's office. Principal's office.
So,
I swear he's cheating.
you're doing pretty good at this. Okay, let's go to our next one.
Semester test.
I heard them first. Hey, you guys have a lot of points. It's okay. Okay. Do we have our next one? I heard Rouse first. Good job. That was a good one. Okay. Okay, let's see our next one.
Hall monitor. That's the answer.
Olivia needs to know. Olivia has to figure it out.
I think it might be off.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, we got it for them. Yeah, other schools.
Yeah, miscellaneous schools.
Okay. Oh, wait, I think this one's our last one. This one is our last one.
School mascot. Yes,
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Vista won this one. but great job to all our other contestants. You guys did really great. Don't worry, there are more games to be played. We have more games to be played. So, can we have for our second game, can we have one person from Rouse and Round Rock? Can we have one person from Vista? And can we have two people from the other schools come up on here? Also, this is for you, and give Cammie the other two. You guys got some InsideOut merch. Okay, so you guys will be playing against each other, so like it's not really, I mean, you can get points for your schools, but we're going to be making some paper airplanes, and we're going to be flying them in here. So you guys will have, you guys will have 45 seconds. Do you want to switch out? Make your switches. Okay. So you're gonna have 45 seconds to make a paper airplane, and you're gonna make the best paper airplane you can, and then you're gonna fly it. Whoever has the farthest distance wins, and they will win a Target gift card. So I'm gonna hand you guys some paper. Never mind, guys. You guys have 60 seconds. Oh, it's thick. It is thick. Oh, wait. Do not start making it yet. Do not start making it yet. Don't start unfold it. Unfold it. Unfold it. Okay. Now we're gonna get our timer up on here. Okay, guys, go. Go. Cheer for your schools, guys. All I'm hearing is Vista right now. Like, I don't know. Okay. I'm not hearing any Rouse right now. I'm not hearing any Rouse. Can we get some Rouse? Come on. Nice. Okay, good job, Harrison. It's okay. You doing okay over there, Kate? 5 more seconds, guys. Okay, guys, time is up. Stop your creations. Now, for you Vista kids, can we like split down the middle and like spread out? So, first, we're gonna start with these Rouse and Round Rock people over here. Nice, nice. Okay. So, Harrison, I'm gonna have you stand right here. Harrison. You're gonna stand right here. And first of all, demo your airplane to everybody. Okay, now we're gonna go one at a time and throw it. So Harrison, you're gonna go first. So you just throw it. Just throw it out there. Nice. Okay. And Harrison, can we have you go down and stand by your favorite airplane? Okay. Now, Johnny, we can have you come up over here, up on the green. And model your airplane. Show everybody your airplane. Nice. Okay. Now you can throw it when you're ready. Okay. Now you can go ahead and stand by your paper airplane down there. Now, Kate, come on up here, girl. So model your airplane for everybody. It's a nice airplane. Okay, guys, go ahead and throw it. Now, can you go stand by that airplane, please? Yeah. Good job. All right, can I have you stand up over here? And can you go ahead and throw that? There's still hope. Okay. So we have Harrison as our winner. Harrison, I have a Target gift card up for you. Here you go. Do not whack me in the face with that. Okay, can we make some noise? Come on, let's get some noise going. Thanks, Camden. Okay, guys, do not worry, because we have one more game, and this one is an all-play game, and it is called Fact or Fiction, and it is our back-to-school edition. So basically, there will be a back-to-school statement up on the board, and this side will be fact, this side will be fiction, and whether or not you think that side, the statement is true or false. If you think it's a fact, then you can come over here. If you think it's fiction, come up on here, okay? So we're gonna start with our first statement. The first statement is $8.8 billion will be spent on back-to-school clothes in the U.S. this school year. So either over here, it's an all-play game. This is fact. That's fiction. If you think it's a fact, go over here. If you think it's fiction, go over here. We go, yeah. Create some space. Okay, guys, make your decisions for 3, 2, this side is fiction. 1. Okay, what is it? It is a fact. So for all my fiction people, you can go ahead and sit down. You guys are out. Now we'll have our next statement up here on the board. So our next statement is Crayola produces nearly 3 billion crayons each year. Make your decisions. Make your decisions. We don't have, yeah, okay, we have a couple of fictions. Got it. Nice, okay. Okay, we have some more. That's good, that's good. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. It is a fact. That is very true. So for all the people that are on fiction, please sit down. You guys are out. Okay, let's have our third statement up on here. So the third statement is, before erasers were invented, the best way to erase graphite was with a rolled up piece of white bread. Is that a fact or is it fiction? This side is fact. This side is fiction. Okay. It's not a very big group. We're gonna have to start like separating, guys. Like, this is a lot. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. It is a fact. So for all the fiction people, you can go ahead and sit down. So let's get up our next statement. The next statement is, in the United States, 92 million students carry backpacks. Okay. That is cheating. I'm not cheating. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. It is fiction. It's actually 79 million. So for all of our fact people, go ahead and sit down. And we can get our next statement up here on the board. A pencil can write 45,000 words or draw a line 35 miles long. Thanks, Alex. Do we have anybody over here? Yeah! Good job, guys. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It is a fact. So for all of our fiction people, go ahead and sit down. Okay, let's get up our next one. It would take approximately, I'm not gonna read that number. That's it. Of the 27 out of 8, the ratio, Post-it notes to circle the world once. Okay. Make your final decisions. Okay. 3, 2, 1. It is a fact. Good job to all the fiction people. We actually got out a lot. Okay, let's get our next one up on here. Okay, the next one is, you can sharpen the blades on a pencil sharpener by simply wrapping your pencils in aluminum foil before inserting them. Fact or fiction? If you guys were here last week, we did a Kahoot, and these were some of the answers. So our last week is a little study guide, if you will. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That is a fact. Good job, guys. Let's get to our next one. Okay, before paper clips, melted wax was used to hold sheets of paper together. Fact or fiction? And Bennett over here. No, we have Ty. Okay, we got a couple more. Got it? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that is fiction. It was actually thread or needle. Okay, guys, here's our next one. Okay, who do we have left? Who do we have left? Raise your hand if you're still in. Raise your hand if you're still in. Raise your hand if you're still in. Okay. Raise your hand if you're still in. Thank you. Okay. Have you guys read it? You guys know? Okay. Let's look at it. It's fiction. Okay. We have our final two left. Okay, let's get our next one up here. You guys have to pick the different answers. This is our last one, so obviously make it count. The first playground was built in 1859. Okay. Let's get our answer up on there. It is a fact. So, Bennett, you want our Starbucks gift card? Okay, so that is all of our games. Can everybody stand back up? We gotta hear some noise. That was our last game. This is your last chance to win. Come on, let's hear some noise. Okay, guys. I'm getting in information by the second. Come on, guys! Yeah! Okay, guys, settle down. After some thorough thoughts and some executive decisions, please drum roll with me. The Spirit Trophy goes to Vista Ridge. But good job, guys. You guys did so great. That was awesome. Good job, guys. Nate Martin with the flag and the trophy. Okay, guys, you can go ahead and take a seat. Good job to everyone, though. That was honestly, like, amazing. You guys had so much energy tonight. Okay. Okay, guys, go ahead and take a seat. And then I have a very special announcement for you guys, like I said earlier. So our special announcement is that we are actually selling merch outside in the foyer. I don't know if you guys already seen when you walked in, but we have a crew neck, a t-shirt, and then we have some awesome stickers. They're very comfy, so you're definitely going to want to get one. But that is all I have for you guys. So now you guys can come up and watch this video from Jeremy Edelin.
Sometimes we have a tendency to lose sight of our role in our own faith. See, last week we did part 2 of Fresh Start, and we talked about the whole idea of what a fresh start looks like when it comes to faith. It begins and ends with the person of Jesus. And if you're a Christian and you believe that, then I want to take it a step further and talk about what that looks like practically. And if you're not a Christian, I just really hope that this is helpful for you. But to do so, to kind of take it a step further, I want to go back to what we said a couple weeks ago in Fresh Start Part 1. Because the bottom line was that a fresh start begins by taking responsibility or taking ownership for where we currently are in some aspect of life. And I think the same is true for faith. That if we want to grow, we have to take responsibility of where we are at in our faith right now. Sometimes I think we say like, oh, I want a deeper faith. I want to go deeper. But I think a better word rather than saying deep is perhaps saying making faith more personal. Because when faith becomes personal to you, you recognize that you'll only grow when you take it personally and nobody else can do that for you. It's moving from a consumer mentality to an owner mentality in your faith. And the most practical way you can grow in your faith is simply spending time with God. I think we like to chalk it up to being more complex or more difficult, or, we wait or expect for some profound conversation or message to change our life, when in reality, a fresh start with faith begins and ends with the person of Jesus. And through Jesus, we have access to the God of the universe. Think about that. We have access to the God of the universe every single day. But it's our choice on whether or not we choose to spend time with him and invite him into our life. Sometimes we say, I don't feel close to God and he just feels distant. And when I hear that, my first thought is, are we spending time with him? And if not, then of course God feels distant from us. Think about it like this, I know my mom loves me and, we spend time together. But if I never intentionally went out of my way to invite her into my life, to spend time with her, regardless of how much she cared about me, I think that we would still grow distant in our relationship. And the same is true for God. It takes intentional spending time with him. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, well, what does spending time with God look like? And to be honest, it's probably different for everyone, and it changes over time as we grow in our faith, or that's what I've experienced in my life. For me today, what it looks like is I want to get up early before all the noise of the world, and so I get up and I make sure I make coffee, set my coffee pot the night before so I can just grind the beans and hit brew. And then I brush my teeth, grab my coffee, and then I sit down on the couch. And what I'll typically do is I'll just journal for a bit, talk about what I'm feeling or what's going on in my life, or was there something that happened yesterday that I want to process. And then I'll read scripture, and I just read till I bump into something that sticks out to me. And then with all that, I pray and I just surrender those things to God and say, God, I just want to invite you into these things and what's going on in my life and what's going on in my day. And that's kind of what time with God looks like for me. But again, it looks different for everyone. Where we can sometimes go wrong with it is when we get legalistic about it. And when that happens, we've lost sight of the purpose of this time and space, this important time and space in our life. Really, when you boil it down, it's a means to an end. The end being we grow in our faith and our relationship with God. But when we get too focused on the means, it just becomes a chore to us. We just want to check the box. We think reactively like, I need to do this, I need to pray, I need to read my Bible. Versus thinking proactively with it and thinking, you know what, I want to do this because I want to be with God and I want to invite him into every aspect of my life today. I want to recognize that my life is better when I am looking through his eyes versus just through mine. And so it's spending time with him to invite him in, and that's thinking proactively. Think about it like this. You take a vine, you plant a vine and it wants to grow upward, but if there's no structure for it to grow upon, it's not going to grow. But you put a lattice there, and now the vine begins to grow up the lattice because it has structure to grow upon. And that's kind of like our faith. When we put consistent, intentional time in our day to spend with God, it's structure for us to grow in our faith and grow closer to him. And over time, as we take our faith more personally, our faith shifts from being more about us to being more about God. When I first became a Christian, and probably for many years, I heard the whole Jesus' greatest commandment, and it was love God and love people. And I think I heard that, but in my heart, I kind of interpreted that as God loves me, I should love other people. But the more time we spend with God, the more we begin to understand what loving God and enjoying God looks like. The other day I was running on Town Lake, and it's been kind of my new rhythm on Sunday mornings as we've haven't had church in person. So I was running on Town Lake, and I got east of 35, and I saw this dock. And so I just paused my book and took my AirPods out, and I went and sat on this dock for a second. And I was just so in awe of that moment of the water, the stillness of the water, the trees around me, the people that were floating by, and the people that were on the trail behind me. It was just a beautiful moment, and it was a moment where I was just in awe of God and how amazing and incredible he is. And it was one of those moments where we just get to enjoy God. And the more intentional time that we spend with him, the more we discover moments like that, and we discover what loving God actually looks like in our faith and in our life. And this is really recognizing that what Jesus said is true, that he is the vine and we are the branch. If we don't prioritize him, we're left to our own vices. I don't know about you, but if I don't prioritize God, I have a tendency to do damage to myself, to those around me. I lose sight of what's most important, and I have a tendency to blame others for my problems. This is what happens when we don't prioritize him. We're left to our own vices. But if we choose to wake up and instead prioritize him and invite him into our life, he produces the good fruit that we ultimately want to see. It's not something that we can do on our own. It's something that he does through and in us. And it's a result of seeing God clearly because of that relationship. And then we see ourselves clearly, which allows us to love ourselves and love other people like never before. And so with all this being said, wherever you're at in your faith, my challenge is this. I want you to choose what you're going to sacrifice to prioritize God. We all have something that we have to sacrifice. I know for me, it's spending time on my phone. I have a really hard time waking up and not grabbing my phone, and so something that I have to sacrifice is I have to charge my phone outside of my bedroom, so I'm not tempted to do that. I'm not tempted to check work emails and things like that. Maybe for you, it's just going to be sacrificing 30 minutes of sleep. Whatever it is, choose what you're going to sacrifice because it's worth it to prioritize your relationship with God. The second thing I want to say is don't try to be perfect. So often we go, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's my regimen. Here's my process, and I'm going to wake up, and I'm going to pray for 3 hours, and I'm going to do this for 4 hours, and it's going to be amazing. And we do it for a couple of days, and then we're tired, and life gets us, and so we give up, and we move on, right? Don't try to be perfect. God doesn't want perfection from us. He just delights in the fact that we want to spend time with him. So if you miss a day, if you miss a couple days, that's okay. Just continue to make investments towards prioritizing your relationship with God. My hope and my prayer for all of you is that you would grow in your faith, that you would experience a fresh start in your faith like never before. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you don't miss part 3 of Fresh Start this Sunday.
Well, guys, that was an awesome message from Jeremy about how we can prioritize our relationship with God and actively get to know him better. Now, I want to pray with you guys, and then we can go and head off into small groups. Dear God, thank you so much for bringing us all together today. Thank you for just giving us your relationship with you, and so we can have a relationship with others, and now we can actively just get to know you and love on you and love on everybody else. We pray this in your son's name. Amen. Thanks, guys. Well, you guys have a map up here. And good job to Mr. Bridge.